Deep beneath the black Atlantic, a forgotten World War II car carrier sleeps in silence, its decks still packed with rare military jeeps, luxury sedans, experimental off-road beasts, and armored vehicles no one has seen in 80 years. As the ROV's golden light cuts through the darkness, dust drifts like ancient smoke, and a hidden symbol on one final car reveals a secret history lost to the deep. The descent begins at the torn steel doorway leading into the heart of the wreck. Here, every surface is drowned in thick red silt. Every cable hangs like a frozen moment from the day the ship vanished. The ROV's golden beam cuts through the haze to reveal jammed doors, collapsed corridors, and the first ghostly outlines of the vehicles still trapped inside. This is the threshold into a forgotten World War II underworld.
Deep within the crushing pressure of the abyss, the ROV beam cuts through the silt, revealing the ghostly remains of a wartime vehicle bay.
Beyond the entrance lies the upper deck, where the First World War. Two vehicles appear like shadows buried in time. Jeeps lean against twisted bulkheads, truck frames lie cracked open, and drifting sediment hides decades of corrosion. Every slow movement of the ROV uncovers another relic. Soft-topped jeeps torn apart, steering wheels intact, and tires dissolving into dust. It's a frozen parking deck from another century. Deeper inside, the ROV enters a chamber filled with light military vehicles, scout cars, field jeeps, and stripped-down transport rigs. Their steel bones twist under decades of pressure, seats collapse into drifting fibers, and headlights stare blankly through fogged glass. Here, the war machines that once roared across battlefields now rest in silent layers, wrapped in silt like ancient skeletons of steel.
Barely recognizable, the emblem is the last whisper of an entire wartime convoy entombed within the wreck. Buried under decades of silt, the emblem in the last whisper of an entire wartime convoy, entombed in the darkness.
The middeck reveals an entire fleet of World War II medium trucks, crushed, folded, and fused into the ship's collapsed walls. Cabins cave inward, windshields shatter into star-like fragments, and engines lie ripped open, their cylinders exposed. Silt pours over every surface like underwater dust storms. These trucks once carried supplies across war zones. Now they sleep beneath the Atlantic, their stories buried in rust.
Decades of decay have transformed this wartime vehicle into an artificial reef, teeming with life.
Pray, sir. Deep in the abyss, the golden beam cuts through the silt, illuminating the recognizable remains of a...
Farther in, the wreck becomes darker, heavier, choked with bent steel from massive military haulers and ammunition carriers. Split chassis expose broken welds, shattered fuel tanks, leak tiny bubbles, and rusted ammo crates drift when touched. These were vehicles built to endure battle, yet here, they lie torn open by the sea. This chamber feels less like a cargo bay and more like a silent battlefield. Past the military vehicles lies a haunting surprise, an entire row of civilian cars seized during wartime. Sedans collapse into soft silhouettes, chrome-trimmed curls like paper, and leather seats dissolve into drifting red fibers. Their faded elegance contrasts sharply with the war machines nearby. These cars once carried families, officers, and diplomats. Now they rest forgotten, swallowed by the deep. Here the wreck shifts into chaos. The ceiling collapsed long ago, crushing multiple vehicles into unrecognizable layers of steel. Frames fold like tin, axles bend under the weight, and silt hangs in dense clouds that swallow the ROV's beam. Broken support beams pierce cabins, and glass lies scattered like frozen stars. This chamber shows the full violence of the ship's final moments. The machinery bay is a museum of mechanical anatomy, open engines, exposed pistons, broken carburetors, snapped drive shafts. Sediment fills every cavity, giving each part the look of an artifact pulled from a forgotten civilization. The ROV glides through a storm of slow-drifting dust as tools, gears, and motors reveal the ship's industrial heartbeat, now silent beneath layers of corrosion. In the silence of the deep, even the smallest touch becomes monumental. The robotic arm lifts doors fused by rust, nudges crates frozen in place, and brushes dust from forgotten dials. Each movement releases delicate clouds of ancient sediment, revealing details hidden for 8 decades. These interactions bring the wreck to life not by disturbing it, but by unveiling the secrets it still protects. At the lowest level, the ROV discovers the rarest treasure: luxury cars, experimental prototypes, and armored vehicles unlike anything on the upper decks. Their curves glow beneath the dust, their logos fade into ghostly outlines, and at the very end, buried under a thick layer of silt, a final emblem emerges: a forgotten brand, a secret cargo, and a clue to why this World War II ship's story was never told.
Deep within the abyssal zone, the remnants of a rare WWII luxury coupe emerge from the darkness.